Hey guys, Elwolf here, and today I'm with my friend Ian.
Hi.
And as you can tell by the probably thumbnail and the and the title of the video, we're here to review Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
I'll let you open up with your opinion and objective. What for objective? What would you do? Oh, and by the way, the objective will be up here if you some reason can't hear him.
I say an 8.5 for objective cinematography. Amazing. I loved Mel Gibson in it. It was.
Well, he technically wasn't in it.
No, he was actually.
Wait, he was? What was he in it?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. I forget. I actually don't know what he looks like. Who was he?
He was the. He was the. What's his name? The guy who wrote on the back of the dead person with the Uzi.
Oh, him. Oh, him.
Yeah, that's Mel Gibson.
I actually surprisingly wait. No, this is for discussion. Sorry. Let me do my objective review. I do 8 out of 10. The cinematography was amazing. I think the war scenes were like... What I really liked about the war scenes is how they made it kind of like a horror movie. You know, like Chris Stuckman, I like him a lot. He pointed this out, and I totally agree with him. Like, they made these scenes like... They tried to make it scary and realistic, and I just really like how they did that. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I also, for opinion, for me, would probably be 8 out of 10 is the same way. The only thing that I really didn't like about it, and I know this is for the time and everything, I'm not trying to insult anyone that actually has these accents, it's just, I don't like the twangy accents, I don't know, just something about them just kind of annoys me a little bit.
I mean, subjectively, I would give it an 8 as well. 8. Like, it's just the cars were a little bit out there for the time because not everybody had a car back then, but it seemed like they were every other.
True.
But you know,
though I do have to say, I haven't seen that much war movies. I do like some war movies, but not a lot. But I do have to say, for this war movie, it was kind of interesting to see like a World War II one where they're not fighting Nazis, they're fighting the Japanese.
Yeah, that was a good premise of it.
Yeah. Not that you should kill Japanese people.
but for the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. And another thing I really liked about it is that like how they didn't try to push your beliefs, like push his beliefs on you. Like, of course they were like trying to like, it was basically like about him keeping the beliefs instead of him, like they weren't pushing it on you. Like, like a lot of these movies do, like, you need to do this, it's the exact right thing to do. No, they were just like telling this story of basically just what happened, which I do like.
Yeah. And with this being an actual event, it was told in a very fictional way, I would say, which isn't a bad thing.
Well, I guess. Well, I actually don't know what exactly happened, so I wouldn't know any stances on it if it was fictional or not, or how real it was.
Just the backstory in general, because I don't think in his book that he wrote he had his entire childhood in there, like how they started it off with. I think he just briefly mentioned that his dad was abusive, and that was that. So I liked how they did the backstory.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm just laughing because I'm so glad Vince Vaughn isn't doing the same role he does in every other movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, what is it with him? He does the same role in almost every other comedy movie. I'm just because he gets like how he showed in this movie. He can be a very good actor, like a very decent actor.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you just got really into his role, you know?
Yeah. Though what I really do like is, I think, honestly, in my opinion, I haven't seen much of his Andrew Garfield's movies, but Andrew Garfield in this movie, I think, this was like one of his best performances, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like really good. And the girl, what's her name? I forget the actress's name.
Oh, hold on.
You're gonna look it up. We're professional.
Yeah.
Trust us. We're professional. But yeah, I think she did very good in this movie. Like really good.
Teresa Palmer.
That's her name. Well.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, yeah, Mrs. Palmer was, I think, amazing in this movie. And I'm glad Mel Gibson is back. He's just a really good director in general.
Oh, yeah.
I also do kind of like they did give the side of, like, the Colonel's perspective, and they didn't really demonize it, if that makes sense. Like...
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, they didn't, like, say, they're thinking this way, and it's terrible that they're thinking this way. Like, the terrible thing was that they're thinking this way and making him in jail, even though he did get the clear head to do this. And that's why it was bad, and not that him being a pacifist is bad or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I do like how they don't demonize their point of view.
Yeah. But, I mean... It was very interesting how everyone treated him in the beginning.
It was, yeah. And
yeah,
then,
it's weird how they treated, in real life and in the movie, how they treated him differently, even though they had someone who looked like he was dead.
Yeah.
With ghoul, you know?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I did kind of find it weird. Like, I know it was in the moment and everything, and, like, the characters didn't do this, but, like, I like how he's like, I'm never going to touch a gun, and in the middle of the battle, okay, I'm grabbing this gun.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that'd actually be pretty good. That would be a pretty awesome level in the battlefield of Call of Duty, being dragged by someone and shooting down people.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good level. Or mission, or whatever. I'm more of a battlefield person myself.
Yeah. That would have been a good level in Battlefield 1.
That would have been an awesome level.
Yeah.
I do like how they also described him as, like, kept coming back, and, like, at the end, they actually said, like, the stuff that he kept saying, like, please take me to the next person, like, that was actually from him. Like, they said that was from him, and it was actually from him. Because, like, in the end, they say, like, that's what he kept saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, one thing that really confused me is I didn't know who he was going into this. I didn't know what Hacksaw Ridge was about, except for that it was a guy who saved a bunch of people without holding a gun.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was being carried down at the end, and it goes around and it looks like he's going up into the sky, I thought, when I first saw that was symbolizing that he died on the way down, and that he was...
it was kind of portrayed. It was kind of like that. It was.
But with him not dying, I feel like that was unnecessary, you know?
Yeah. Another thing that I actually really like, but I totally agree with you. That's really true. But what I like about it is how what a lot of directors do that I don't like. They, in emotional scenes, they like just show the emotion of the actor. They don't like just talk. There's like in some scenes when there's no dialogue besides like shh or something like. There's just like it's all the emotion of the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sorry to cut you off. We're almost out of time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll link Ian's YouTube in the description. And check him out. He's really cool and one of my best friends. So, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Elwolf signing off.